Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Now, as you know, we're trying to bring you a bit of bonus content these days, and one of the areas that we're trying to focus on a bit is classic Sudoku. So today we're going to have a look at a puzzle sent to us by Martin from a puzzle book he had, which he says was super fiendish. So I'm thinking it was probably a Times puzzle book with that kind of rank. And this is just classic Sudoku. Martin said he got to the end through trial and error, but he'd like to know what would have been better. I don't know if we'll come up with that, but let's have a look at the puzzle and see how we do. You can try it yourself on the link below the video and see how you get on. And I'm going to begin my solve about now. So, okay, we've got some ones pointing at cells in this box, so that restricts 1 down to those 2 cells, and that allows us to place a 1 in box 1, especially given those 1s down there. I think we can finish off the 1s actually straight away. Yeah, that must be right. All of the 1s over here, very helpful in getting us all the 1s placed, so that's a good start. What else have we got that's useful? 9's very full. Okay, so sorry, just checking. Okay, a 2 must go in one of those 2 cells because of the 2 there and the 2 there. 4 is restricted to those 2 because of 4 there and 4 there. In fact, 4 can be placed here because of the 4's in column 7 and 9. 4 goes here, therefore, as well. That actually finishes off that 4. And it looks like 4's can be completed. That 4 has been available from the start. Okay. So, 4's and 1's all done. That seems like a decent bit of progress. But now what? Not 5. 7's. Yes, we can get a 7 in the grid. Given those 7's, we can place a 7 here. That gives us 7's in those 2 cells, and we've got 9's in those 2. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be important. I don't know. I mean, I might have missed something else immediate. I don't know. If I have, sorry. But look at 6's looking at this same center top box as well. They're ruling out all of those cells, so 6's are locked into these 3 as well, and what that means is we've now got a triple, a 6, 7, 9 triple there. I'm just going to remove the corner cells, because the corner markings, so that we can see that in all its glory, because those 3 cells have to be 6, 7 and 9. That only leaves 3 cells for 5, 8 and 3, and this 5 is clearly in the top section of those. So in fact, we might as well write them in as 5, 3, 8, 3, 5, 8. No, that can't be a 5, and 3, 5, 8 there. So one of these is a 5, and that means that this cell is a 2. You see, if one of those is a 5, then 6, 4, 5, 1, 7, 9 are all in the row for this, and 3 and 8 are in its box. So that has to be a 2. It's a kind of hidden single. So we've got a pair that's a 6, 5 pair there. And I mean, that was useful. One of those must be 7. I could have probably done that a while ago. One of those is 9. Oh, look, actually, one of those is 7, but the other one is 9. That is a 7, 9 pair. Given that there's the only places in column 8, basically, for 7 and 9, given that 7 and 9, and that 7 and 9, and the fact that these 3 are all filled already, are those 2. So, 2 we can place now here. Any one of those 3 could be 2, though. 3, yes, we can place that as well in this box because of that 3 and that 3. So those are 5, 6 and 8. Don't know the order. necessarily. So we have made some progress. Oops, sorry, 8 in the corners there. Interesting. Now what after that? 8 in one of those two. Is it 8s? 8s are quite interesting. Oh no, 3 in one of those. And that does... What have we got here? This is a naked single now, isn't it? 8, 5, 1, 2, 7, 4 in the box, 3 in the row, 6 in the column. That's a 9. So we've got a 3, 6 pair there. And I think something interesting is happening with 3s now, because yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, so this 3 is ruling out those two. So 3 is in one of these two cells. Now, if 3 is in the top cell here, then we've got a 3 here. That's not a 3 up here. So where is the 3 in row 2 now? It's here. No, what did I see? This isn't what I saw. No, I'm talking nonsense. Okay, 3 there. If that's a 3, that's a 3. Then this can't be a 3. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. So bear those cells in mind. If this is a 3, then this can't be a 3. Now, if this is a 3, where is 3 going to go in this box here? Well, this 3 would rule out 3s there. The 3 in the central row would rule out those ones. 3's at the top. And again, this can't be a 3. So, if this, yeah, that 3 proves that both of those 3's rule out 3 from here. This one because that becomes a 3. This one because there's a 3 in one of those two cells. So this one cannot be a 3. I don't know. There may be some other way of analysing that pattern, but that strikes me as reasonably straightforward. Now that 6 that we've placed sorts out this cell straight away. That, in fact, resolves that whole triple that we found at the beginning. That fixes 5 and 6 there. We can fill in that column. This is now an 8, 6 pair. This is a 5, 9 pair. This is an 8, 6 pair. Wow, and I mean, that was dramatic. Now, we've also got 9s here and here. This is a 9, therefore, that resolves the 5, 9 pair. 2, 5 in this box must now be here because of that 5 and that 5. That lets us finish off. We now know where this 3 actually is. And that, as we worked out, gives us a 3 in the top corner there. 5 must be one of those. Wow, I mean, that was quite a big step to take, in fact. One of those is 3. This 7, 9 pair has been resolved by that central 9. That was quite an important single to spot, but so those who aren't quick to spot singles wouldn't have enjoyed that. Sorry, this is now a 7, 2, 3 triple here. 4, 9, 1. So one of these is 5. Yeah, one of those is 5, and that is in 5. And that is interesting because one of these is 5, remember, so this isn't 5, and there's a 5 here, so one of those is 5, and they're in the same columns, 1 and 3, forming a sort of X-wing. So where is the 5 in column 2? Well, it's got to be here. Okay. That gives us an 8 up here because the 3's gone in the column already. Sorry, 8 there. Right, 5, 3, 8 there. And now it's all finishing. And I mean, that's a puzzle with 2 tricky parts in it, especially the latter one with the 3's, I think. So thanks, Martin, for sending that. That's turned into something pretty interesting. And I think the puzzle just finishes off from here. So nice puzzle, that. I mean, it's amazing to me in some ways how classic Sudoku just keeps on throwing up fascinating logical puzzles. That's a tough one. Thank you very much for sending that in. Hope that solve was of some use to you. That early triple was really important up here in those cells, I think, and then this chain of 3's. As I say, there might have been some other way of looking at what those 3's were doing, but those 2 possibilities of 3 both ruling out a totally different cell in a totally different box is just a fascinating quirk of how this puzzle worked. Really nice. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon, obviously on Cracking the Cryptic, and bye for now.